Hey, what is up, everybody? Today we're talking about WrestleMania. And, WrestleMania is the biggest show of the year for WWE. So a lot of people are probably curious about what's going to happen, who's going to win, and stuff like that. Here, I'm going to tell you about my thoughts on what should happen or what could happen and what probably will happen. So let's start off with the men's showcase match. Now, at first I thought these were kind of pointless, but seeing the teams, and I think it could be pretty good. I just didn't want a repeat of the women's tag turmoil match from WrestleMania 37 because that wasn't very good, but it gave this Mandy Rose slipping on the ramp. That was funny. Anyway, we have the Street Profits, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. This is definitely a get everybody on the card match. But I think they're either going to have the Street Profits win it because Montez is on this big run right now after Chamber, doing the great performance and stuff. I was there. It was great. I don't think Ricochet and Braun Strowman are going to win. Sadly, I don't think Alpha Academy is going to win. This could be the moment where Otis turns on Chad Gable to go with Maximum Male Models. So this could definitely be the moment it happens. Where if I were him, I would stick with Chad Gable and stay far, far away from those guys. Yeah, they're quite weird. Anyway, in this one, I could either see the Viking Raiders or the Street Profits winning it. And I do hope it's the Street Profits, but I'd be happy with Viking Raiders as well. And for now, on to the women's showcase match. Now, the women's showcase match is a little bit more difficult to say because the last team hasn't been announced, I don't believe, as I'm recording. So we have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Shotzi and Natalya. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are winning. I don't care if the last team is the female Legion of Doom. They're gonna win this match. I can guarantee it. Unless they give Natalya and Shotzi that babyface win, which I don't think will happen. Alright. Then we have the triple threat match between Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Sheamus. How do you say it? Gunther or Gunther? Gunther or Gunther? Anyway, I don't care. I just call him Gunther. Or Gunther. Either. I used to call him Gunther when he first debuted. Now I call him Gunther. I know, it's weird. But I think either Sheamus will win it by pinning Drew McIntyre or Gunther's going to retain. Because Sheamus could, do that Grand Slam. I think that could happen. But yeah, I do think this one's going to be really good. I think that will actually be a pretty good match. Yeah, because did you not see Gunther versus Sheamus at Clash of the Castle? Fire. And throwing Drew McIntyre in there, it'll just be even more fire. Because Drew McIntyre is great. Yeah, these are three of my favorite wrestlers on SmackDown right now. So I think this could definitely be a good one. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Either this match is going to be way better than anybody expected, like Goldberg versus Brock, or it's going to be shit. And I think it's going to be shit. Yeah. Okay, I really hope Brock Lesnar wins this one. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Yeah, Rhea Ripley is definitely going to win this match. I could definitely see it main eventing night one, but I do think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos should do that, but we'll touch on that later. Rhea Ripley has been getting that huge push with the Judgment Day, won the Women's Rumble from number 1, started it with Liv and ended it with Liv. That was pretty cool, kind of like British Bulldog and Shawn Michaels in 1995. So, yeah. I think this could definitely be a really, really good match. Well, because it is a repeat of WrestleMania 36's match between Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. That one was pretty good. I think it would have been a lot better with fans, and I think Rhea Ripley should have won that one. So maybe they'll have Rhea win here, get her win back, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think Rhea Ripley should win, and I think Triple H will book Rhea Ripley to win. Then the match that'll kick off the weekend, John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship. I do not see John Cena winning the United States Championship. I do not see that happening. But honestly, I don't think. Austin Theory's only been on the main roster. I know he was back in 2020 for a little bit to fill in for the tag team match at Mania 36, COVID Mania. But really, if you think about it, he hasn't been on the roster that long, but he's accomplished a lot. 2-time United States champion, had a WrestleMania match involving Vince McMahon, took a stunner from Stone Cold, won Money in the Bank, the youngest U.S. and Money in the Bank winners. It's just, yeah, youngest United States champion. That's a big accomplishment. But will he beat John Cena? Honestly, that one's a little bit up in the air because I could definitely see maybe John Cena. Does he have any? I don't know. It depends on if he has any movies coming out. Because if he doesn't have any movies coming out, then maybe he could win the title and go on another little, small run until, SummerSlam. And then do the job to Theory. Then come back at Mania 40. And then whoever wants to win the trilogy or whatever. Kind of like what they did with Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. But the question is, and then after 40, Cena could retire or something. You know what I mean? Because he's definitely near the end of his run. So, yeah, that one's a little bit up in the air. But I do think if Cena's going to come back for a little bit, fight Theory again, then John Cena beats Austin Theory. But if Cena does have movies and stuff coming up, then Austin Theory wins, hands down. So that one's kind of up in the air for me. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I really hope Seth Rollins wins this match. Hey, Logan, I love Prime, okay? Great wrestler, too. Shown a lot of improvement. But I think Seth freaking Rollins, who carries Raw on his back, should be the one to win this match. Actually carries Raw on his back. I swear. I do think Seth should win this match, but they're probably going to give the win to Logan Paul. But yeah, I don't think somebody who isn't a full-time wrestler should get this giant win over Seth Rollins, even though they're probably just going to give it to him anyway. Yeah. But yeah, no offense to Logan Paul. He has some great matches. His match with Roman was pretty good when he allowed himself to be carried by Roman. And that buckshot lariat he pulled out of the Elimination Chamber, that was nice. He had a really good match with The Miz at SummerSlam and had a good showing in that tag team match. And that collision with Ricochet, even though it was just a copy of something Ricochet did on NXT, is great as well. Then we have Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus against Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. I think Damage Control should win. I really think Damage Control should win. Because Lita and Becky Lynch are retired. Not Lita. Becky Lynch isn't retired. Sorry, Lita and Trish Stratus are both retired. So they really don't need this win. They really don't need it. As much as I like Lita and Trish Stratus. Lita's getting a lot slower in the ring. I saw her clips from that tag team match, and she moved really slow. I haven't seen Trish since SummerSlam 2019, so I don't know about her. But Lita did seem really slow. So I do think they should give the win to Damage Control. Whether they will or not, I don't know. But I think under the Triple H view, the victory will be given to Damage Control. Or however you say it, Damage Control. And this editing program just cut off my mic. That's just great. Anyway, I forget what I was talking about originally, now that I figured this out and kept the image and stuff like that. Let's just move on to the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now, this match should 100% be the main event of night one, even though they're not going to let it be. It should be, because Sami Zayn is the hottest thing on the planet right now. Did you hear that pop in Montreal and hear that pop on SmackDown and Raw, everywhere he goes, he gets one of the biggest pops of the night. And Kevin Owens is also insanely popular. And just this giant story of the two of them coming back together after being a tag team and friends and partners all those years ago. It's just crazy. Then there's also the Usos. This is the longest tag team championship reign in WWE history. That is insane. And they're taking on Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for all the gold. Everything. So I do think that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens should come out on top. If, and only if, Roman's dropping the belt to Cody Rhodes. That is the only way I can see this happening. Because then the bloodline loses all their gold. They're all upset. You know what I mean? Wah, wah, we lost our gold. Wah, wah. We're terrible people. Wah. They'll go cry about it and leave the bloodline, just like Cody Rhodes said they would. So Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, they can really capitalize on their popularity here and make that happen. Which I would definitely be happy to see that, even though Sami Zayn, I think, should really just be in the world title picture. But we're stupid wrestling fans, and we're not allowed to be happy, so that's how that works. Now on to a match I'm personally excited for. Edge versus Finn Balor inside Hell in a Cell. The rumors of Gangrel coming back to do the little brood thing. Imagine if AEW lets Christian show up. That'd be cool. And yeah, that would just be sick. Really, it would be pretty sick if Gangrel could show up. Now, this one I do think that Edge is going to win. I'm pretty sure that Edge is going to win because he lost the I Quit match at Extreme Rules. And even though they won the mixed tag at Elimination Chamber, I still think they're going to lose that Judgment Day is going to lose at Mania. Because Edge is the face here. This is the giant payoff for a year of storytelling from the Judgment Day becoming a thing at WrestleMania 38 when Damian Priest helped Edge beat AJ Styles. This, I think, is going to be the moment where it happens. Where the unbelievable happens. And not the unbelievable, sorry. This could be the moment where the payoff finally happens. I shouldn't say unbelievable. The payoff finally happens. Now, next, we have Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Let's go. Let's go. Rey and Dominic, I think they either give Dominic the rub and give him the win over his old dad, and either Rey can run off into the sunset after going to the Hall of Fame the night or 2 nights before with an L to Dominic, or he could pick up the W. Honestly, I could see either happening here, but I'm excited for this one. See how much Dominic's grown over the years. Not over the years, over the last couple months since joining the Judgment Day. I think he's gotten a lot better on the mic and in the ring. So that's pretty sick. I was very excited when Rey punched Dominic on SmackDown that night. That was sick. Anyway, Bianca Belair versus Auska for the Raw Women's Championship. Auska's going to win that, hands down. Not even going to discuss it. They're both great talents, but they're giving Auska a giant push after after the Royal Rumble. And that's because Triple H is in charge now. He loves Auska. Everybody loves Auska because no one is ready for Auska. really, I don't think her undefeated streak should have been broken at 34 by Charlotte Flair. That was just, no, that shouldn't have happened. But this is her redemption chance to become Raw Women's Champion again. What is it, for the third time? I think it's either for the second or third time. I think it's for the second time. I'm not sure. Against Bianca Belair. Now, they could also give Bianca Belair this giant run, which she's already had. She's going to hit a year. That's crazy. Anyway, now before we go over to the main event of Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, I'm going to make a small discussion about WrestleMania SmackDown. Just the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, the entrants that I have here are Joaquin Wilde, Cruz del Toro, Maximum Male Models, Gallows and Anderson, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, Hit Row, Elias, Rick Boogs, Mustafa Ali, Dolph Ziggler, Ridge Holland, Butch, a.k.a. Pete Dunne, Dexter Lumis. Oh, yes. And Santos Escobar is also in it. Sorry. I didn't see that far. All of Legado del Fantasma's in it. Johnny Gargano, which I don't think he should be relegated to this match. I think he also has the match at NXT Stand and Deliver. I'm not sure. Xavier Woods, LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, who I've met, Karrion Kross, Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, Sad Corbin, whatever he's called now, Bronson Reed, and Madcap Moss. The win should either go to LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, or Karrion Kross. Those three in the front I see here. LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, or Karrion Kross. Either of those three could win the match, but I think they should shock everybody and give the win to my boy, Dolph Ziggler. Dolphy, Zig, Zig. Dolphy, Zig, Zig. My favorite man with the surname Ziggler. And now, finally, time to talk about the main event, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. There's two ways I can see him going with this. Cody wins. Cody's about to win. He nails Crossroads. Boom, the crowd's going nuts. He's about to go into the pin, and the Usos run out to the ring. And then from behind, and then right when they're distracting Cody, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens jump either side of the barricade and take him out. Then Solo Sikoa comes out and takes out both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Him and Cody have a little stare down. Cody turns around into a giant spear by Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3, Roman Reigns wins the match. That could be something that could happen. And Roman Reigns keeps his huge reign. I know there's a rumor of him leaving and stuff. It could just be a planted rumor by the W of the WWE. Has anybody looked at that possibility yet? I think not. Then there's also, I know that sounds nuts. It could definitely be true. And I know those title designs and stuff getting leaked is a little bit leaning towards the Cody Rhodes side of things. I don't know. Or it could all just be a ruse. It really could. It's a swerve, bro, as my main man Vince Russo once said. Then there's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. I'm wearing his hat right now, but you can't see me. You can never see me. Until we hit 100,000 subscribers. I know this is a long way away, but if you people ever get this channel to 100,000 subscribers, I'll show you. I'll do a face reveal. I will do that. Anyway, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, I'm 99% sure he will win this match. 99% sure. Solo Sikoa and the Usos are out there. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens take over from behind, even though they're against the odds, going 2-on-3. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are used to that, and they take him out anyway. Cody Rhodes then dodges a spear from Roman, nails a Crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes takes the titles. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Cody all pose the championships to close out WrestleMania 39. And that's what I think could happen. I know this video was really, really ridiculously long. And, yeah.